Now, the mother of a 31-year-old woman allegedly assaulted by her boyfriend leading to her death says the suspect, Kuma Philip Caesar, threatened to kill the level 300 university student sometime last year. Yesuto Elizabeth Akpalu, who was rushed to the Ho Teaching Hospital by her friends on Sunday around 4 p.m., complained of severe chest pain. She died in the early hours of Monday. Elizabeth's mother says her daughter had earlier complained to her about an assault, which resulted in the boyfriend biting off her skin.
My daughter introduced Caesar to me as her fiancé. She complained to me on phone one day that the young man beat her up after a little misunderstanding. And when she came home, I realized she was hurt. I advised her to leave him if she feels the relationship cannot work. On the 21st of November, the young man called me on phone and threatened to kill my daughter.
21st November 2020.
I immediately called my daughter to find out what happened and advised her to report the case to the police. But she called me again for some money for some drugs, only for me to hear that my daughter was rushed to the hospital in the evening.
Medical reports suggest the deceased reported to the hospital with headache, general body pain, and injury to the left shoulder with swelling on the upper right eye. Public Relations Officer of the Volta Regional Police, Prince Dogbache, says the suspect is now in custody.
So the Regional Police Command had information from the Ho Teaching Hospital on Monday, very early in the morning, about the death of a student of EP University who apparently was sent to the hospital on Sunday about 4 p.m. and who passed on in the early hours of Monday. That is a subject of inquiry. And so the command has initiated investigation into that incident. Currently, bits and pieces of information that we have picked from the student's domain and some other individuals suggest that this student had suffered assault from his boyfriend. Well, currently we have picked that boyfriend and he is in our custody assisting our investigation. As is normal with deaths, the key thing will be the pathologist report, which can either confirm or contradict that account being the cause of the death of this student. So currently, we are on our investigation and we will duly feed the media back about the outcome of our investigation.
Tied to that, there had been earlier reports that the suspect was a deputy director at the Youth Employment Agency. The YEA is, however, denying that claim, saying the suspect was a member of staff engaged on contract to aid in monitoring and evaluation of the activities in the Akachi South District. As you can see there, that is the statement from the Youth Employment Agency debunking that claim with regard to the role of this person. But he had indeed worked with them. So details there in that statement. In fact, when you take a look at it, you would see what it spells out, that the Youth Employment Agency had cited a news item carried by the Ghanaian Times newspaper And some online news portals captioned Akachi North YEA deputy director allegedly beats girlfriend to death. The news item further states that the suspect is currently in the custody of the Ghana Police Service. When you read further, firstly, the agency doesn't have any administrative position like a deputy director at the district level. There is no position like that. And secondly, the suspect, Philip Caesar Kuma, was a staff engaged on contract to aid in our monitoring and evaluation activities in the Akachi South District, not Akachi North. So that statement from the YEA aptly correcting those.